first time in forever, I'm dead.
Like, that's what the checkpoints are for.
Mm-hmm.
Does the game keep, like, blacking out at times, or is that just me losing frames as you're moving around?
It's you losing frames.
Gotcha. Good. Anything to make sure that the platforming doesn't, you know, fall apart at the seams. Wait. How is it that... Oh, because the monsters literally don't stop.
They don't stop until I destroy the Duplicatron.
Which happens to be way over in an area. Nice! Thank goodness the kids happen to be hovering around giant platforms and not, I don't know, going to space.
Or don't you mean the surface?
That's a good point. Oh my gosh, this entire jumping sequence is the platforms lower. I don't know how I just noticed.
Probably because you're having stream issues. And all it gets me is a blue shiny object and a Duplicatron. Nah, I'm good, fam.
There was a kid up there.
There's a kid up there? Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
That's not a kid. That's a robot.
Shit. They're both hanging on to really colorful objects. It's hard to tell. Oh, that's your bus stop.
Yep.
Feel like a new sponge.
Let me just turn into Patrick so I can go use throw fruit.
I didn't even see any fruit to throw.
It was way back at the part where we were changing the position of the sun reflectors.
I still feel like this would be a lot easier if we just stole Sandy's shotgun and gave everyone an umbrella. But fine.
Since when does Sandy have a shotgun?
Texas.
I don't own a shotgun, and I'm from Texas.
That's because you're wrong. Texas. Anyway.
Everyone tells me I'm the world's worst Texan.
You just don't fit the mold. You fit the Austin, Texas mold, which is, oh gosh, we're just in Texas because we can't find the exit. But legitimately, everyone else is.
I'm fine with being here.
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Alright, how do I get up there to use the throw fruit?
That is a question for today, actually, probably. That was far easier than I expected it to be. Thank goodness. Wait a minute. Holy crap-a-doodle. What? Oh no. No, no, no. What? Okay! Hoofda! Why does the game do this to— What?!
Because the developers are dickholes?
You're not wrong! I'd probably want to shove something up there! I mean, for Pete's sakes, the platforms move so far apart, you don't have 14 seconds! I am still floored at the fact that the entire setup of all the time bits is the timer starts, and the game's like, what are you waiting for? And half the time you're like, for you to tell me what the timed bit is. You know?
Yeah.
Don't know. It just showed up. The game has turned into a weird find the differences puzzle in a place where you probably weren't looking to start with. But no, I'm sure everyone will figure it out. Out of just sheer freaking luck. That watermelon almost came back to bite you literally in the ass.
We sure gotta carry a lot of stuff around.
legitimately forget that you can double jump half the time.
Sometimes I do too. What's this gonna be? Up and down? Nope. Worse. Spinning.
Except you don't spin with them.
Actually, I do. I'm just holding the stick.
Oh shit! Oh wow! That was wow! Wait, what? Excuse me, game what?
Hey, this is mine.
I made it to a sock. I did all
Finally,
that for a
Patrick
sock.
doing his own effing work.
Well, that was bullshit.
Surprising,
That's
considering all the extra bullcrap that you had to deal with, of course it's gonna end in more bullcrap.
Stop putting me back over here, you fat fucker.
That's a pretty mean thing to say for somebody that's probably dead. I mean, the dude's literally lying on his back, floating in the freaking ocean.
yummy.
Well,
Clear as a whistle.
I mean, he could be dead, but that doesn't give him an excuse to be so useless of a jumping thing.
I'm pretty sure being dead is all the excuse you need to not be very good at something.
I just wanted to flabbergast you.
Oh my god. It's like, shit, Alex Trebek is currently the worst host of Jeopardy I've ever seen. He hasn't been on, he hasn't been doing anything of note. I mean, for Pete's sakes, it seems like he's gone most of the time. What could have possibly happened to Alex Trebek? Oh, that's right, he's fucking dead! It's almost as if maybe his time happened to run out where he can now, I don't know, do something else. Shit, you were supposed to... Oh my gosh, wait. Are we literally gonna let Patrick, in his state...
Oh, so come off it.
Slap him with his big fat belly? I'm just saying this... The smell alone is probably going to stain that child's experience. That was not the right word.
Please don't. Please just get some help.
That's what you're here for.
Oh,
Surprisingly enough, I feel like you were the one that had the naughtiest thought.
I was well and within my rights to use this mod, considering all the shit that's in this game anyway.
SpongeBob's underwear fits quite right.
Funnily enough, considering how much that we've bashed Patrick in, my first thought was just like, Patrick seems like the kind of guy who would come to your house and go, "Nice kitty," and then your kitty would have its neck snapped, and you'd have to go find it.
Thanks for reminding me of Pet Sitter Pat.
Uh-oh,
I can't help you. I don't even know if that exists.
We've talked about it before. The worst, Patrick's worst episode, where he nearly kills Gary.
Oh, I don't think you mentioned the name before.
Look up Pet Sitter Pat. I fecking dare you.
No, I really don't need someone from PETA coming to my house. That kind of stuff destroys your record. You know damn well they pay Google to check up on people who are looking up animals that aren't in perfect care.
I'd send them Rhonda's way, but she doesn't have any animals anymore.
All you have to do is type in, like, delicious pork recipes, and I guarantee you someone from PETA comes down your chimney and literally stuffs broccoli in your mouth until you have too much fiber and your intestines explode.
Here's the thing, though. They can't get down my chimney because it's too feckin' thin.
You think vegetarians from PETA, and I'm not even talking, they're frickin' vegans, which is the smallest type of vegetarians, both by letter content and also calorie content.
I'm starting to hate this level more than more.
Uh-oh, I can't swim!
Yeah.
Thanks for the reminder after the 5th time.
Rain, rain, go away!
Is he What the hell is that? Is that just a reference to the fact that they float using umbrellas?
No, because he's literally calling in a storm.
Oh! See, I forget this kind of stuff, despite seeing it within the last 30 seconds.
It's a good thing that we're not on the Fortnite island. He'd be calling one hell of a storm.
I can't swim.
And we have run out of lines for this log segment. And I really hope, do they not just come back full circle to the shore? It's super hard to tell.
I need to go over there and get that kid.
Oh my gosh. Can we just go back to Mrs. Puff and say he has made the adult decision to live by himself as a pirate, and we can't go stop him. If he gets scurvy, he gets scurvy.
I'm pretty sure she can see that one.
Well,
bad time for frames to drop.
So it's happening to you too.
Not as bad as yours was, but like.
Oh my gosh, you would not believe this. I was checking into an app game that I'm doing with the timing, and no joke, the advertisement right now that I am watching is Let's Texas telling me to come down to Texas because it is so... I guess there's one hot chick that says, wow, I love Texas. There's a horse. That was the ad. I despise the fact that my phone listens to commentary.
Ah, for God's sake! Yeah, that's all Texas is that chick and a horse.
Then how did you get there?
I live on the horse.
Uh-oh, I can't.
Can you show everyone live right now the horse? You son of You know what it actually is though? It's your mom who happens to use the horse to get to work. And of course we're not going to see it, because you know why? The horse has its own bed. It's your bed, you have to sleep in the doghouse.
That'll explain why my back hurts so much.
Damn straight it would. So is your favorite part of this the fact that there is absolutely no checkpoint at any stage of the log run?
Oh yes, that's my favorite part. And do all this over again!
Okay, I will say that because I loved the ad so much and continued to talk about it, they played it twice. And in fact, there was a T-bone steak. It was
yeah, I live next to the T-bone steak. It's called Rhonda.
Then why haven't you been chewing her recently?
Because she's old and cold and so very full of mold.
Yeah, I've had that experience at a Texas Roadhouse before, and you know what? They still made me pay for it. So I don't see your excuse, sir.
Texas Roadhouse is too fucking expensive.
I didn't think they added a freaking Texas tax. Generally, I haven't had problems with Texas Roadhouse before, but you're telling me because you're inside of Texas...
Lawyer! Of course you don't have to worry about them being too expensive.
No, not even comparatively to other restaurants, necessarily. I feel like, what? Good question for you. Are the Texas Roadhouses in your state called Texas Roadhouses? Because if they're not...
Ah!
I'm sorry, I distracted you by thinking.
They're not called Texas Roadhouses. They're just Texas Roadhouse. And they're so expensive for not very good food. I haven't been there, but Mom saw someone bring some food into the academy once, and it didn't look very appetizing for the price.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been in a Texas Roadhouse on your birthday where everybody in the entire restaurant, all of the staff, and all the people you have ever known in your life sing happy birthday to you at the same time, and then they take the worst employee and they literally burn him at the stake in the middle of the restaurant for you? Because I haven't seen that either.
I've never even been inside of a Texas Roadhouse. If I'm gonna have my birthday, I'm gonna have it at a pizza place.
That's a good call. And I get the feeling that, well, besides I wouldn't know. Maybe there's some kind of frickin' Florence, Texas or something.
God fucking...
It's that particular spot.
Why can't the first one of these on that area be not one that sinks?
Oh. Oh, yeah, that would explain a lot. Wait, in case something bad happens as you're going around this time, is it possible to take the path with the fiery dragon?
Yes, but that leads on to the rest of the level. I need to grab this kid. He's right there.
Taunting you! Please! Just blow yourself over here!
How about I just come back later?
Out of the both of us, who has said out loud that it's important to get all the collectibles in this game?
I hate myself.
You know what?
See some of the time.
I do feel like maybe this happens to be a point where, because it's been 1.5 hours of gameplay, you may want to end up...
I can't even stand on that goddamn rock!
Does it ever come back up, or would it literally just send you right into the frickin' ocean?
It would send me right into the freaking ocean. It only comes up when I'm not standing on it.
I do see how interested it is in being more erect as soon as you have met your watery grave.
It's a necrophile.
That explains a lot. And also why Mrs. Puff wanted you to come over here.
You know, there was an entire episode where she was literally rooting for SpongeBob to die in a demolition derby.
Was that one of the newer episodes?
I don't know how new it is, but I know it's definitely before Hillenburg's death.
Feels like everyone just got a little extra dark towards the end of SpongeBob, didn't they?
SpongeBob, can you just... I want Sandy in this level, but I can't have Sandy in this level.
Why doesn't it situate you like that, where basically the bus replaces you with one person that you just have to deal with? I guarantee, I would love to see a situation where you get in the bus and fucking Rocky comes out, and you just have to sit there for the rest of the level because you've made a bad choice. Except, when you aren't looking, you give it like 2 hours, and then you've beaten the level. Don't know how, don't know why. Patrick's crying.
Now, I want it. Don't care how, I want it now.
I'm ready.
Are those the first words that SpongeBob has spoken in like 20 minutes?
Apart from, isn't it a lovely day?
It shines.
Man, I'm so ready to just get fucked up right now. I love it. I love the salt water in my lungs. Ah!
Well, I mean, he is breathing salt water. I'm currently over Goo Lagoon. What happened? What was that frame drop?
What the shit? Hey, I bet you haven't seen SpongeBob die this way yet.
Was that laugh crying?
I wish I knew. I'm a little out of it.
Are you drunk?
I don't know what was in Frank's lobster.
You sure you ate Frank's lobster and not Rhonda's steak?
I'm not allowed into Texas. I'm past the hat height test.
Well,
I can't swim.
as long as your hat holds 10 gallons of milk, you can get in.
Oh my gosh, I didn't even think to bring milk. This is, it's all falling apart, sir.
What the fuck? I can't even make a simple one now?
I said it before. I think it's... You've run the game so long that it's just decided to generally conk out. And I suppose that ended up being a fucking C pun. Not intentionally, but it's just slipped. I'd say if you don't get it in the next 3 tries, it is...
Not worth doing?
Nope, that is a place to stop for the night and say, SpongeBob has to take a break, particularly facing that way. Or, yeah, even further into the goo. I mean, at this rate, why doesn't he just turn into, like, Mr. Fantastic or some shit, if this is supposed to be a frickin' toxic waste dump?
I mean, can't he stretch already?
Oh my gosh, so he wouldn't even get a decent power. He'd probably just get a deeper laugh.
Which he can already do. What is that camera mode?
Please don't succeed.
What?
That's 2. This is it. Well,
I feel like Aaron, that one time he was playing Super Mario Maker, and he got that really hard one that he kept
Time for a little
screaming
sleepy
at.
sneak.
the hell's a sleepy sneak?
I don't know.
SpongeBob, no! No! Who taught you how to face the enemies like that? Bill Cosby? No, SpongeBob, no!
What? No! No! Fuck you! I made it! What? What the fuck?
I was holding my breath because I was like, I did tell him this was the very last chance, and he literally got over the volleyball net and all the way over there, and the freaking last platform was like, I'm just gonna tip. Welcome to the Leaning Tower of Pisa. How can I help you?
Well, the thing is, it wasn't. I thought the tipping ones couldn't sink.
Game right now.
How is this game defying its own fucking rules? I was able to do it. I did it. Why can't I have a checkpoint?
He just doesn't care about that kid enough. For some reason, in this universe, right now, just considering all of the chaos and mayhem in this universe, generally at any given time, who's looking out for the kids? SpongeBob? My gosh, you'd think there'd at least be, like, free daycare in this place to make sure that they don't, I don't know, burn down the city. Holy fucking shit!
I did it. This motherfucking game can suck my dick.
My hero.
It plans to. In fact, look how excited she is now that you've said that.
Golden spatula as a reward.
What the hell? No wonder we had such a hard time finding the kids. They're flapping around like they've been on LSD for 5 hours.
Well, we did headbutt them into infinity.
Oh yeah, MJFK from Clone High, and I am telling you to subscribe to the Geeky Skunk Gamer and his friends, Geo Joe 2000 and Luigi Fan 891.